Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Charlotte's Worldwide Web. And for those who are new and that's just now subscribing, my name is Charlotte. Today, what should I say, this morning, I'm doing a tutorial on how I cook shrimp omelet and home fries. For those who like seafood, and I guess for those who enjoy breakfast, and like seafood, I'm going to show you how to make a shrimp omelet and some home fries, okay? It's currently 8:33. I'm up. I'm feeling great. I'm thanking the man above as always for another day. I sent my girls off to school on the school bus, so they're gone. I actually have a very busy day ahead of me. So we're gonna go ahead and get straight to it. I want to actually show you all how I do this step by step. Right now I do have my pot of water boiling for the potatoes, because the potatoes do take longer to cook, because you got to cut it, peel it, you got to boil it. So I'm gonna show you what I have over here, my setup. As of right now, I have my potatoes that I'm gonna peel, cut, and boil. I have my shrimp. Now, my shrimp is actually cooked shrimp, but you can actually use, if you choose, you can use raw shrimp and whatever kind of shrimp you choose to use. I just choose to use pre-cooked shrimp, just my choice. I have spinach. I have green peppers. I'm gonna chop up tomatoes, onions. I have my eggs, and then I have all my seasonings in the back, as you can see. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because our water is boiling already. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take my potatoes, and I'm going to go ahead and get the peeling for you all. As soon as I can find my potato peeler, I'm going to grab the trash can. And always wash your hands. I did wash my hands, so always before you cook, you want to wash your hands, okay? So I'm right over here. I'm just going to get ready to peel my potatoes. And this is a potato peeler right here, potato cutter, whatever you choose to use. It's easier for me to use. I just want to share with you all, I started cooking when I was, I want to say 12 years old. And usually, I know, people usually start off with the simple things like boiling hot dogs and and oodles and noodles. So for me, I started off with that. And then my father, shout out to my daddy, hi daddy. My daddy had taught me, still at the age of 14, he taught me how to make steak. So steak was a challenge for me at the age of 14, because I'm like, well, daddy, I don't know what to do or how to do this. This is steak. This is meat. So I ended up doing the whole steak thing, and from there, I just turned into a beast, So yes, I've been cooking at the age of 12, and I enjoy doing so. I actually sell breakfast. Well, as of right now, I decided to take a break from selling breakfast or whatnot, But, so my breakfast menu consists of omelets. I have loaded omelets. You can have your choice of veggies in there, from green peppers, onions, tomatoes, spinach, mushrooms, sharp cheddar cheese. You can have meats, of course, your meats. You have sausage, turkey sausage, pork sausage. You can have pork bacon. You can have shrimp in there. Yes. And what else? And it's actually a 3-egg omelet. I sell breakfast platters. Breakfast platters can consist of potatoes, eggs, and 3 pieces of meat. I do breakfast sandwiches, red velvet waffles, French toast. Shoot. What else? Anything you can think of that's breakfast, I do. Waffles, pancakes. Oh my gosh. Oh, fried cinnamon apples. Veggie omelets, if I didn't say veggie omelets. So trust me, it's a lot on my menu. So I enjoy cooking, like I said. All right, I'm done with that. I'm going to go ahead and just rinse my potatoes off. Now, people cut their potatoes different. I usually chop mine. Y'all, I'm left-handed. I know this looks so dangerous, but it's okay. I usually just chop mine up into like squares. It don't have to be exactly square pieces. Some people chop them up. Some people like really dice it really fine. Some people do fine circles. Some people just cut. It's just, to be honest, it's all up to you. Like I say, everybody has their own way, their own technique on how they do things, you know. So I'm gonna chop these on up, and please don't judge me, okay? This right here, that marble countertop. Is this marble countertop? Well, whatever it is, granite, marble, whatever it is, when I cut, it doesn't make any marks on the counter, okay? So don't question me about my cutting board. My cutting board is actually over there. I choose not to use it. Thank you very much. Anywho, so you cut your potatoes up. My water is boiling, like I said. And it shouldn't really take too long because I got the water boiling on high. I set it on high for a reason, so we can get everything up and going. Alright, let me see. I think this is about it right here. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and drop my potatoes in. And please be careful. Alright, so now that I have that chopped up and in boiled, or boiling should I say, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my vegetables and we're going to go ahead and get the chopping up vegetables because these are the vegetables that we're going to use in the omelets. Y'all go ahead and get into this fresh face real fast. Go ahead, get into it. Get into it. Early morning face, baby, yes. But anyways, again, I have onions, tomatoes, and green peppers. Then the spinach, well, I'll bring the spinach over. And then I have my cooked shrimp. I'm going to go ahead and start off with my green peppers. Now, depending on how many omelets you're making, it depends. Well, I think in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to make enough for 2 omelets, but I'm only going to make 1 omelet, if you get what I'm saying. So, get the chopping up. Hope y'all can see this. It's my tripod. It's the first time that I've ever used this tripod. So, you're just going to chop it up into like little pieces, pretty much. Chop. It's like little pieces. You don't want it too big because you don't want to eat clumps of green peppers and onions and stuff. So in the pieces. Whew, today's going to be a great day as it is every day we wake up. Oh my gosh, I gotta go to Party City. My daughter's birthday is my youngest daughter. She'll be turning 5. Her birthday is in 2 weeks. So I gotta go to Party City. I gotta go to the Beach Supply store because I gotta do something with my hair. As y'all can see, I ain't gonna say it's a mess. I'm just ready for something new. Where else I gotta go? I gotta go to a clothing store. I gotta get me some bottoms for a top that I'm wearing, that I'm gonna wear today. So, I don't know. I always got to run some errands, y'all, to be honest. But now, I'm going to take my tomatoes and I'm going to chop. I'm going to do the same thing. Chop them up into pieces. Not too big. Actually, I'm just gonna move those out the way a little bit because we're not cooking those in the pan. So I'm just gonna move those out the way a little bit. Then my onion, clearly you take the skin, you peel the skin off of your onion, okay? And as y'all can hear, them potatoes is boiling over. But it's okay. Alright. You do the same thing. Chop your onions up. I'm going to do about three slices down. Alright. So we got that chopped up. We're going to just put our green peppers and onions to the side. Our tomatoes. And 2, always clean as you go. Clean as you cook. Clean as you cook because you want to make sure your station is nice and clean. And then you don't want it to be so cluttered and heavy. Like, oh my God, where's this? Where's that? And it's just a mess everywhere, all the way around. You don't want that. So now I'm going to take my spinach. Spinach in the bag. Spinach. And clearly you can buy all of this at your local grocery store, you know. I go to Shoppers. I shop at Shoppers. I used to shop at Giant, but I don't know what happened. I just stopped going to Giant. Shoppers is a little bit closer. Alright, so now with the spinach, we're going to chop it up into, just, you know, cut through it or whatever like this. Gonna cut right on through it like that. Because you know the spinach is going to cook down anyway. It's going to cook down. Alright. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take the shrimp. And like I said, I have cooked shrimp. Cooked shrimp, cooked shrimp. You can use raw shrimp, whatever you choose, baby. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to go ahead and chop it up. Now these, I'm just going to chop up. You can do half or you can do a quarter. It doesn't matter. I just chop them up. I just go down half. Just kind of hold them and slice them down in the middle. So right on down. Alright. Wait a minute. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Oh, and another thing I need to do today, I need to get my car washed. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get my car washed. Because for the next week, oh, it's going to be so nice and sunny. For those who didn't know, I live in Maryland. So, you know. Alright, now this is what I have here, you all. This is my finished product, just in case you couldn't see. Got the tomatoes, green peppers, onions, spinach, and then this is my shrimp. So this is how it's going to look. Okay? And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the bowl. It's like, no, let me stop. I was like, let me see how much I got back there. I ain't got much. I'm going to take the shrimp and put it in one bowl. You can put it in the same bowl that you had your shrimp in. I'm going to put the shrimp in there. And I'm going to put my green peppers. And then I'm going to put my onions. Well, that was backwards, but green peppers, onions in there. Now we're going to let the spinach sit out some. Matter of fact, I might have to use the rest of this bag of spinach. I love spinach. I put spinach on my pizza last night. It was so darn good. Oh my gosh. So darn good. So darn good. Alright, so that's the spinach that we want to use. And I'm just going to put that over here. And always, too, make sure that your countertop is clean, especially if you're not going to be using a cutting board. Make sure it's clean, clean, clean. So now that I have all this in a bow, now what I'm going to do, oh, trash can right here. I'm going to take my pan, and I might have to come over here. I'm going to take my pan, I'm going to go ahead and heat it up just a little bit. I guess we call it like a good little preheat. And oh my God, I hope this video turned out good, because see, the only thing is, some of you might not understand, but I'm using my tripod for the first time. And when I use my camera sideways, they say you're supposed to use it sideways, so when you get to edit it, then you can see the whole video, right? But when the other morning I had cooked steak, egg, and potatoes for you guys, like it was a tutorial. And that's another thing I'm gonna tell you about. I had did a tutorial on it, and then when I had to edit it, it kept showing like flipped, like the video was flipped, and it wasn't showing straight across for you guys. So like if you guys were to watch it, you have to like turn your phone to watch it, turn your phone sideways, and I didn't like that, you know. So I'm doing it the long way now. I don't know. It's just a bunch of bullshit. I just got to figure stuff out myself as I'm YouTubing, as I'm doing videos. So, like I said, all that being said, I'll do my best to just get angles for y'all, because this is what this tripod is supposed to be used for. I'm still learning, to be honest, but it's all good. But now what I'm going to do, to get back to our cooking, I'm going to take some olive oil, some virgin olive oil. You see? And I'm just going to go ahead and pour just a little, not much, inside the pan. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. Just about that much. Matter of fact, just a little bit more drip. Just a little bit more drip. And like I said, we're going to let that preheat just for a little longer. I'm going to check my potatoes. I'm going to leave this out. I'm going to check my potatoes, make sure that they are done. And I doubt it, but now we need a little bit more time. Now, if you ever want to know how your potatoes are done, just take a fork and stick it through. And if it goes through with no hesitation, it goes straight through and it breaks apart, they're done. That's how I like my potatoes, okay? That's how I like my potatoes. Woo! I wish they let you play music on here. They don't even let you play music because of the copyright. So it's this app, like I think I told y'all in my last video, it's this app you could use or whatever, but it plays like instrumentals and beats and stuff. It doesn't have any words on it. I mean, it's cool or whatever, but still it's like, alright, so I think it's safe to say now I threw an onion in there, it ain't ready yet. But anyways, I got a date later. Woo! Woo! A little dinner date later. With a girlfriend of mine. So just want to sit down, get some drinks, some appetizers, you know, girl talk or whatnot, and then just enjoy the time out. Because to be honest, sometimes I consider myself to be a loner or whatever, you know, meaning I don't know. I don't really like to be bothered by people. And I'm not saying that like people, but I'm always in the house. I really don't have a lot of friends or whatever. So it's like, I have a couple friends, but it's like I'm always in the house. I'm a homebody. I don't want to say, excuse me, let me not say a loner, because I don't want you guys to be like, damn, she don't want to be bothered by people. I didn't mean it like that. I'm a homebody. I'm in the house a lot. So when I do get a chance to go out, it's like, yes, you know. Alright, but anyways, we're going to go ahead, take the bowl, dump it in there. See? Now the seasonings that I'm gonna go ahead and use for this, let me see if I can turn this way to you all. I don't know, can I? I'm gonna turn this way. It feels awkward standing on that side for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and take, since we're using the seafood, I'm gonna go, well, shrimp, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Old Bay seasoning. Let me scoot it back, son. I'll season that up. It may look like I'm pouring a lot, but I'm not. It's just coming out just a little bit at a time. And then I'm going to take my complete seasoning. This is my fave. I'm going to take my complete seasoning. And pretty much complete seasoning has like onion, oregano, garlic seasoning, and it's like 3 to 4 different seasonings, I think. But anyways, and that's all I'm going to use to season, because with this complete season, it has a lot going on. You don't want to overdo it with anything else, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take a spoon, and I'm just going to stir it up. Well, I'm just going to turn this way. And I'm left-handed too, so. Let's see. And then it looks darker when I turn this way. You know what, y'all? Nah, I ain't rocking like that. We're gonna keep it we're gonna keep it like this. I feel comfortable like this. Just gonna stir it up, see? Get that seasoning all up in there. Alright, now we're just gonna go ahead and let that simmer just for a little minute. And me personally, I don't like cooking it to where the green peppers and the onions seem to be a bit overcooked. I don't like it like that. I want it to still have like just a little bit of crunch to it, just a little bit. And then my shrimp is already cooked, so it's not like, you know, I gotta wait a while for it to cook through. So now I'm gonna check my potatoes one more time because I believe they are ready. And yes, my potatoes are ready. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drain these out really fast, but as I'm draining, I'm gonna take the other pan that I have, and I'm gonna let that preheat, okay? Now for my potatoes, because I'm using that to cook the potatoes, I'm gonna go ahead. You can use veggie oil, whatever you choose to use. I mean, virgin olive oil. You can use that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use pure vegetable oil. And let me see. Let me see if I can hold this big ass container and pour it. Because I want y'all to see how much I pour in there. About that much. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but. And if you ever need to add more in there, you can definitely add more in there. So let me go ahead and drain this out. Take my same bowl for that. And make sure you drain all the water out of there. You can use a drainer, whatever you choose. Well, of course. Ah, shit. I mean, poop. Ah. Alright. So now that that's in, we're going to go ahead. Let me turn this down. Yeah, make sure you turn that down because you don't want to be burning nothing up and the smoke detector, the smoke alarm going off and all that. So we're going to go ahead and pour it in. Okay. Now at this point in time, I feel like I want to go ahead and add the spinach in there. So we're going to go ahead and add the spinach in. Get your spinach in there. Add it right up on top, just like that. Add your spinach. Then you're going to take that same spoon you had, and you're going to stir. Make sure you get it all up in there, because it's going to have to cook down. You see? And now the next step, we're going to go ahead and season these home fries. This looks so good. Now I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm going to take all my seasonings and transfer them over here so you guys can see. But then I just thought about it too, y'all. I feel like if I have to give you my secret ingredients, I feel like if I tell you, I'm gonna have to kill you. It's like, now let me stop. Alright, so the first seasoning I'm gonna use is seasoned salt. Some seasoning salt. I'm just gonna show y'all. I'm gonna use some seasoning salt. Then we're gonna use oregano. I know it looked like a lot, but I promise you it's not. It just comes out slow. And then we're going to go back to that complete seasoning. The complete seasoning. Boom. Oh, and I believe the complete seasoning has pepper. Ooh, pepper in it too. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my spatula. Get your nearest spatula. And just kind of, you know. Oh, wait a minute, babies. Wait a minute, babies. You know what I forgot? Wait. And how could I forget this? The one ingredient that people ask, like, how do you get it to turn brown or reddish brown? What I use is paprika. This is what I use, okay? And this gives it that color. So we're gonna go ahead. How could I forget that? Boom. Now you can stir it up again. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stove off where the shrimp and everything is cooking. I turned that off. Just like I said, you don't want it to be overcooked and too, you know, just salty and all that. You don't want it to be like that. Alright, so while that's cooking, what we're going to do, and this, I say the potatoes should be done in like about, I say the potatoes should be done in about 4 more minutes. Not even really that for real. We're going to go ahead and take the same bowl that I had the vegetables and everything in. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to dump it in a bowl. Because we got to get ready to use this pan to make the the egg, the 3 eggs. Because this is a 3-egg omelet. So I'm going to show y'all step by step. And even if you don't eat shrimp or if you don't eat omelet, you might want to cook it for a friend, a loved one, your parents, whoever, you know. Because like I said, I am a little upset about that steak, egg, and potatoes. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so mad about that because the way the video turned out. It was sideways, and the way my OCD, and for those who don't know what that is, that's obsessive compulsive disorder. Meaning, I know with me, I know things have to be a certain way, and if not, it's like I gotta keep. I don't know, how can I say it? It's like I gotta keep doing it until it's right. If it's not right, I don't, you know, I can't deal with it. You know, like, I don't want to. Somebody call me a perfectionist. I do consider myself to be a perfectionist. Wait, y'all, wait a minute, wait. Because I don't know, I like for things to be perfect. I like for everything to look right. If it don't look right, like, you'd be surprised how many times I gotta redo a video over. Seriously, because it's not right. Or you'd be surprised more so how many times I have to edit the video because it's not right. I don't think it's right, and I have to keep doing it over and over again until I feel like it's right. So anyways, I don't know. So I did turn the stove off on the potatoes too. I turned that off. Now what I'm going to do is, let me see. Alright, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and plate this up. I'm going to go ahead and take some potatoes and put it on the plate. Because like I said, this is enough for 2 servings, but I'm only doing 1 for right now. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the potatoes in a bowl. Alright, y'all. And the dishes I will get in a little while. So I'm just going to clean the stove up. Now the next step is to grab your bowl and 3 eggs. I'm actually going to cook it on this side of the stove because the lighting is better. Well, you know, one thing, look, so I was telling my mother about, because I was telling her about editing the videos and all of that, and I got frustrated because I feel like to a lot of people, they say that it's good, leave it alone, don't mess with it. But then to me, I just feel like something is wrong, like I have to fix something, right? Long story short, my mom's like, baby girl, the video is good, leave it alone. Let them see your flaws, it's okay. Because if you keep doing it over and over again, you're going to get frustrated. And then it's really not going to be perfect like how you actually want it. It's good. To us, it's good. So I had to give up that day when I was trying to upload that video because I was so stressed out, y'all. I think I probably dropped a tear or 2. I ain't going to even lie to y'all, but I don't know. That's how I am sometimes. But anyways, go ahead and turn your stove on. You're going to put this on medium. I got mine on medium. And now for this, I'm going to go ahead and go back to that virgin olive oil. And you're just going to, just pour some in. Just enough. Not much. Ooh, my gosh. Y'all ain't see that. The sponge ain't touched the tomatoes. So, y'all probably be like, we would never known if you ain't say anything. So I'm going to take my 3 eggs. And you get the cracking. Oh, my bad. Get the cracking. And then you can get the whipping. Make sure you get it all up in there. You whip it all the way around, baby. You see the flick of the wrist? Look at the flick of the wrist. Well, hold on. It's a little stiff right now, but let me see. Yeah, it's a little stiff, but it's getting to work, though. Now, for the egg, let me turn this off. I don't need this one anymore. Now, for the egg, I don't put any seasoning in it. And if you choose to, that's up to you. I just feel like I got enough seasoning going on with the vegetables and everything. So now that this is preheated, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour everything, the eggs in here. And make sure it forms a circle. Make sure it forms a circle and there's no bubbles, no holes or anything, you know, because sometimes it happens. So we're going to let that cook just a little bit, because you don't want it, the key thing is, see, the thing is, you don't want, the key thing is you don't want to overcook your egg. I like mine to where the egg is yellow. It's not brown or anything. It's just straight up yellow. So that's actually, it's starting to cook a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my spatula. Now, since I'm done with my seasonings, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything up, because like I said, clean as you cook. And who wants to clean up after they finish eating and their belly is all full and stuff? Like, I'm good off that. So go ahead and get the putting things up. If you have any things left out, let me see, let's go down here. And then you just take your spatula. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me turn that down a little bit. We don't want it to overcook. And then what I do sometimes, I just usually tilt it over. Like, I can't really do it because I got two hands right now. I mean, one hand. But what I do is, I just tilt it a little bit so the rest of the yolk can run under it, so it can cook evenly. But at this point in time, I think it's time to flip this bad boy. Yeah, it's time to flip it. So this is how I flip it. Y'all ready? I don't think y'all ready. 1, 2, 3, go. Boom. You see that? That's that good flip, baby. Alright, so I done flipped that. Now I'm going to go ahead and just turn it off, because the remainder of the heat that is in the pan, is going to cook the rest of that yolk, that egg. You know. So, believe it or not, it's crazy because it's cooked already. It's done. Alright. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my plate. The plate that I put in my omelet on, that I already have my potatoes on. Damn, I'm thirsty as hell. Wait a minute, y'all. So that talking, I feel like I done smoked an ounce of weed or something. Shit. Mouth dry as hell. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, you see that? I'm going to go ahead and take it, and I'm just going to just lay it right on out like that. Lay it out, baby. Now, this is how you plate, this is how you do the steps with putting everything inside of the omelet. I'm going to start off with, I have sharp cheddar cheese. Now, I have slices, but you can actually, I got shredded cheese in there. Shredded cheese is really good. It don't matter. You can, look, the only difference is one is shredded, and then the other one is what? It's sliced. Sliced cheese. So I'm going to take one slice, bend it in half, and I'm going to place it right up in the middle. You see how I place it in the middle? Place it right in the middle. Now I'm going to take some tomatoes, place it in the middle. Everything is placed in the middle. Placed in the middle. Placed in the middle. Excuse me, my bad, y'all. You see how it's placed in the middle? Alright. Now I'm going to take, excuse me. Y'all ain't going to be able to see this part because I need both of my hands for this. Now I'm going to take the mixed vegetables and the shrimp. And I'm going to place in spinach. And I'm going to take it, put it in the middle. Everything goes in the middle. Now it's up to you. For real, it's up to you how you want to do it. Because some people put everything right here, like at the end, so they can just flap it on over. But I'm only putting it in the middle because I want to be able to, it's a certain way that I'm going to fold it. So everything, and make sure you get enough shrimp. You make sure you get enough of everything on here. Okay? I'm going to do one more scoop. Because I don't really want a big ass omelet for real. Alright, so everything is in the middle. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one more piece of cheese, y'all. One more piece of cheese, fold it in half, and I'm going to lay it back on. I'm going to lay it right on top. You see how I did that? Now, the part... Now, let me dump the rest of these tomatoes in this bowl real fast, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't like how that just sitting there. Now, the last step... Well, not the last step. The second to the last step is folding it over. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get this stuff cleaned up. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see. We're not sorry, but I apologize. So, I'm going to fold it over. You take the half, that first half. See, this is how it was. Remember, everything's in the middle. Take the first half, fold it over. And since I have two hands, well, using one hand, I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to fold the whole thing over again. Can I do it? Ah, I did it. Yes, you see? And there goes our omelet. Now, you can do it a little bit tighter than that. But see, my hands, I only had one hand at that time, point in time. So that's your shrimp omelet. Now what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to cut it in half for you all. Usually I don't cut my omelets in half. I mean I do, but I don't really. It's rare, but I'm just going to clean around the plate real fast. Should I cut it in half? Nah, I ain't gonna cut it in half. Never mind. Change my mind. Sorry. Change my mind. Alright, now what I'm gonna do, the last step. Got everything clean for y'all. I'm gonna take my parsley flakes. The whole time I had it sitting out, this is the first time I used it. Parsley flakes. And it's like a garnish for real. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit it right on top of the potatoes and this is simple. It's nothing all fancy or nothing. It's very simple. Let me see. Can y'all see it better like this? All right. Let me come in. Let me. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut it open for y'all. Forget it. I want y'all to see that inside. The insides. Man. Oh my. Oh my. Hey man. Y'all, this is about to be so good. Alright, so I did cut it open for y'all so y'all can see the inside of it and how it looks. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see. Wait a minute. There y'all go. Wait a minute. This is the inside. Like I said, you got sharp cheddar cheese. You got tomatoes, shrimp, green peppers, onions, spinach. And then we have our home fries right over here. But what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and take pictures and record the plate setting. And take pictures so y'all can actually see. But what I'm going to do now, since I'm done, I want to talk to y'all for a quick second. Because I got to actually get ready for today. I'm going to take this off the tripod. Ooh, there you go. Alright, so. Ooh, wait. Oh, okay. Is that much better? Yeah, that's much better. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Alright, so y'all. That is the shrimp omelet and the home fries. It seems like it took a long time, but in reality, it's not that long. It's just that I have to do step by step, and I had to explain to you all how to do it. Like I said, just something quick and simple, nothing fancy. Ooh, now I can touch my face, rub my head, do all that good stuff. All right, so if it's anything that you all would like for me, that you guys would want to see me cook, and if I can cook it, I promise you I will do a tutorial on it. It can be anything from breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. Well, wait, back that up. I'm not really a dessert person. I mean, I can bake, but I'm not a baker. I'm not really in. I haven't got to that stage into cooking. I haven't got there yet. I mean, I know how to. I don't know. I just never really bake. I just don't bake. So if there's anything y'all want to see, I'm definitely down to for showing y'all, giving y'all a tutorial on it. I'm gonna try to fix the steak, egg, and potatoes. I'm gonna try to fix that video. If not, then I'll redo it over another day. Maybe it's not meant for me to upload it. Let me see what else. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I definitely want to thank you all. I want to thank y'all for the support, for tuning in. I have so much in store for y'all. I really do. I'm so excited again for this journey, and I always say that because I really am excited about that. But I would appreciate it if you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share. You know, you might have friends that don't know how to cook, or that want to learn how to cook, or maybe they want to learn how to do something different. I don't know. You just never know. It would go a long way to share. Yeah, so comment, like, share, all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take pictures so y'all can see, y'all can get a better look, because the light wasn't really good on that. So, yeah, all these All right, beautiful people. Y'all have a good day. Mwah.